Hi, it's Hans at happierman.com. Today's topic is thank you, Cher. I'm talking about Cher, the singer in America. She got famous, kind of the Sonny and Cher thing back in the late 60s, early 70s, and then over the years she's continued to be a star, and now she's maybe a little bit of an older lady, but yeah, and I think a lot of, I grew up, as a young child in the 70s, and I remember the Sonny and Cher show, and of course she's like this incredibly beautiful woman, kind of an exotic looking, I guess maybe a Native American background, so she looked a lot different than the ladies that I knew growing up. So that, I think that's part of that exotic beauty. And of course she had a great voice, and kind of a funny in the show, and in the voice, of course. And then she had a number of hits, and probably I think her greatest hit was that song Turn Back Time. And maybe the reason I love it so much is I've talked about with how I left my wife, and I have the book about leaving your wife and become a happier man with the 3-step system, available on the happierman.com website. The idea of the book is my story of how I changed my mind from allowing this verbally abusive woman to ruin my life, to get enough courage to leave her, and then some of the stuff about rebuilding, some of the preparations, and especially about how you as a beaten down man have to change your mind to not allow this to happen and to leave her. And if this sounds like you better get the book. I got a long article describing the book to kind of to more enlighten, you can learn about it there on happierman.com. So when I listened to that darn song by Cher, and why I wanted to thank her is when you leave your wife and you start your life over, and you're gonna probably be interacting with her if you have kids or whatever, you're over the years and such. She's never going to, if the reasons you left her were because she was being really, really, really hard on you, she's never going to apologize for that, right? She's never going to say she's sorry, even if, maybe years down the road she finally kind of, when you interact, when you see the kids and such together at the kids' events, she's not going to apologize to you. So what I like to do is project someone else's apology to try to make me feel better. So when I hear Cher's song Turn Back Time, I imagine it's my ex-wife apologizing to me, and I crank the song and I absorb the words, and I heal. And if you need that, I would go ahead and listen to that song. And some of you guys are probably going to need that. Your ex-wives, if they've driven you out of the house to the end of your rope, to attempted suicide, to losing every frickin' dime you've ever made, to never seeing your children again, to ruining your life, you're probably going to have to listen to that song over and over and over again to try to heal. And I would suggest, if you're trying to heal, that's a pretty darn good song to start with. It's just imagine your ex-wife just singing that song to you, and she finally gets to the point where she realizes how wrong she was, and how you are a good, decent man who didn't deserve that. So, thank you, Cher. It's emotional to me. It's emotional. Because it was the marriage and the leaving and the aftermath and the problems they're really were really hard on me. Very thankful to have made it through. Cher's song, Turn Back Time, yeah, that helped me make it through. So give that idea some thought. Crank that song if you need it. You might want to listen to it over and over on the YouTube, or go buy the album, or however, buy the song, and just yeah, your ex-wife, she's not gonna ever apologize for what she did to you. She may never understand it, so she's got no ability to apologize. So let Cher apologize to you. Think of that beautiful woman singing to you with that beautiful voice, and start to heal. All for now.